That's a shame. I'm at Gibraltar now, and at the nature reserve, and there's 300 monkeys up there. They've just said they don't recommend going up there with the dog because last year one of the monkeys bit someone's dog on the neck, and after two days he's no longer with us. So I'm not risking that at all. I wanted to show you up there. I am quite high. I will show you this. So I am quite high up. But yeah, I'm not risking the dog getting bitten. Not only that, it's £25 to go up there, see all the nature reserve and all that sort of stuff. And you're not allowed in there with the dog either, which is a massive shame. The reason I'm here is to go up there, but like I said, I'm not risking that. I'm not risking anything to happen to the dog. It's simply not worth it. And I'll end up absolutely ripping all their limbs off if that was the case. But well, I'm sure there's more to do around here. Let's have a little look. Gibraltar is bizarre, like truly. To get in you need a passport, which blew my mind away, to be honest. But it is the UK, 1704. We stole it from the Spanish. But yeah, as I was saying, Gibraltar's mad. I mean, look, there's a Marks and Spencer here. It just doesn't make sense. There's Costa's, there's bloody Domino's pizza, there's Weatherspoon. No, there's not a Weatherspoons. I haven't seen a Weatherspoons. It's just weird, like, because we are in Spain. My van's in Spain right now. It's just, I can't get this around my head. Everything's in pounds as well. There was a bloke last night, I will say this, and this is why I do not like the English, like, and he just assumed everyone around him was Spanish, and because I've got a dog here, I look like one of the locals, don't I? So yeah, and he was just gobbing off about how loaded he was. Then he started talking politics, then he started talking about justifying killing animals to eat them. So I had to leave before I lost my temper. There's an entertainer there, Early Learning Centre, Tommy bloody Hilfiger or something. Now this is home to a lot of wealthy people. Reason being, it's a tax haven. The bloody tax havens. Costa. It's bizarre. Oh, and a shock. Look at that. Yeah, it's a tax haven, so people come here, obviously, stay here for a certain amount of time, don't pay tax. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The thing is about that bloke, the annoying one who was talking politics and justifying killing animals, like, each their own. If that's what you want to do, fair enough. But you know, don't try and justify it, especially to someone like me who would lose their temper over something like that. It's like, to me, it's a child. It's the same as murking a child. I'll never understand that. But then I also heard that he's one of the MPs around here. Shock. MP is an absolute toss pot. Oh, Adam. Even all the police cars and that are English. You got matey boy over here, look, record him. There you are. It is a bit strange, this. But he's loving it. The only thing that's similar with this, between this and Spain, is the fact that the cars are on the other side of the road. They drive on the right still. But obviously that would just confuse things if they didn't. But yeah, back in 1704, the Royal Marines, Dutch Marines and the Royal Marines, 1,800 of them, captured this rock after days of bombardment in one of the bunkers up there. But again, I didn't have a chance to get up there because of the bloody dog. But I'm not risking him getting bit on the neck by a monkey. But yeah, to walk in here, like I said, you need your passport. Then you go straight over. You go through the Spanish. What's it called? Spanish bloody people, then you go through the British customs, that's what it is. Spanish then British, you get stamped twice. So I came in yesterday, so I got 2 stamps then in and out, and I came back in today, got another stamp. So mate, you're gonna bloody write off my passport if you carry on. Yeah, there it is, that. You love it, don't you? They're very military, this place. As in, very old military, 1704-ish. Like, look at all the things going on around here. It's a bit bonkers. But yeah, King Charles II of Spain died without an heir to the throne. That's what the problem is. Look at the bloody police here. It's so strange. Honestly, it is so bizarre. You literally just walk through, and it turns from turns from Spanish to English like instantly. There's a military camp over there. The RAF Gibraltar are here. Some other made-up regiment are also here as well. Queen's Quay. I was going to say Quay then. But it is charming. It's a lot cooler today. I think it's about 19 degrees, which is perfect for me. Gibraltar, it's such a shame I didn't get up there. They said you can go up there at 5 because it's free then, because it is 20 quid to get up there. Go in there at 5 and the monkeys start to go to sleep as well. But I'm not risking that. Like I said, if one of them bit the dog and he ended up dying, I'd take them all out, like one by one and slowly. The one good thing about this place is because we're in the UK now, technically, the people don't merge into you. In Spain, that's what they do. They can be on the other side of the path walking towards you and they'll just merge into you. First 100 times I was being polite about it and moved out the way. After that I just held my ground. They move. It's just weird. I don't know if it's because I've got a dog. I don't know if they're hoping to get bit for a little bit of compo. I don't know. But they do that in Spain. It's horrific, actually. In fact, it's so horrific. It was winding me up. Non-exaggeration. Oh, I used to have that bloody car, that blue one there. Electric blue Range Rover SVR. I don't know if that's an SVR though. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh. Never ever buy that, ever. I paid a lot of bloody money for it. I had it for 5 months. I lost £40,000 on it. 40 grand on an SVR. That is the biggest financial mistake of my life. And of course, Range Rover wasn't very helpful either. They wouldn't buy it back. They offered me like 38 grand or something for it. I was like, mate, horrendous. I still lose sleep over that now, and it's been the best part of 2 years. Oh, things you do, eh? Midlife crisis gone wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like all very 40 look at the whole place. It is bizarre. I would say that another 1,000 times, but it is. It truly is bizarre, this place. The Rock of Gibraltar. Steep to get up there, as I'm sure you can appreciate. I was sweating a little bit. Very You know what it reminds me of, actually? This is a good example. Stonehouse in Plymouth. Postcode PL1. Stonehouse, that's where 30 Commando are. That's where I was based there. Oh god, that is the worst unit in the world. Wellington front left bastion. Oh, don't know what that means, do you? It means a fortified area. You know what? Bastion was better than bloody 30 Commando. That's true as well. Well, they just don't care, they just drive wherever they want. Wellington 4, 1850. So yeah, that's what I was saying. So I think it was 1701 or 1700s. King Charles II of Spain passed away without an heir to the throne. And that's where all this complication comes in with this place. Like during the Spanish Succession, that's the name of the war. Can't remember exactly the years that was going on. But because he didn't have an heir to the throne, there was two people there was two people set to bickering it out, and it was one of the guys, I can't remember his name. I only remember Charles of Spain's name because of that king now. That king. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. But yeah, they was battling it out. Like I said, there's been two referendums in the past 100 years to for Spain to take back Gibraltar, and it's flopped both times, which is bizarre, isn't it? They voted to stay in the UK. Why? Live your bloody dream. So there's all these sort of military things going on still. Now the Spanish have tried to, via a referendum, claim back Gibraltar, which I don't blame them, to be honest, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, how this is the UK, I will never know, but it is. So yeah, they tried to claim it back via a referendum, I think as early as recent as 2002, which but it failed. They voted to stay English or British even. Mad, isn't it? Bizarre, I told you. We're heading towards passport control now. It's in the middle of a runway, like. Genuinely, I do not recommend Gibraltar whatsoever. It's one of the biggest buzzkills I've ever had to go through, to be fair. It looks nice, doesn't it? But it ain't. Back into Spain nearly. Let's do this. I was supposed to take you to some Roman ruins today, but there's height restrictions everywhere. You can't park. I don't understand. Honestly, there's my nut in this. Like truly, don't cause any disruption, any mess, anything. But yet there's always a bloody problem, and it does my nut in. But things happen for a reason. Look at this place. You bloody love that, don't you? Van's over there. Oh, charming little park up this. This is better. Mainland Spain. I'm in a place called, and I have to read this, Vigir de la Fronteria. Never heard of this, but from my experience, it's these random places that are the best. It's as simple as that. People go above and beyond because it's not so much a struggling place, but they're grateful, if that makes sense. In places like your Benidorms and your Gibraltars, holy moly, I don't know what the hell that place is all about. But your places like your Gibraltars and Benidorms and stuff like that, there's millions of people there, so they don't need your custom, essentially, basically. Look at these little rogue little streets. All the buildings are white. You love that, don't you? Hence the sunglasses. Another little bloody Spanish beauty. Honestly, Spain is quickly winning my heart over. Once upon a time, it was France. France was where it was at for me, because I was going to live there, wasn't I? I don't know if you know or what, but I was looking at buying a house over there just before COVID, and then COVID happened, and then no foreign bank would lend me any money, basically. You know, they have to look after their best interest, don't they? But I tell you what, if I was in France, if I moved there and then stumbled across a place like this, like, you know, a random Spanish town, I would have regretted that. If I'm ever to buy a house again to live in, I would Spain. But that's the thing, how many more little random treats are there kicking about? Little treats you've never heard of. Looks like we're going through a little market or something here. Lovely jubbly. I want a little coffee, that's what I want. One, I know beggars can't be choosers, but I do really want one not in the shade. I want to absorb some vitamin D, baby. I always get lost in places like this. Every single time. But it makes it more fun. It makes it more fun. A little bit of a challenge every day. Challenge yourself every single day now. Welcome to Vieux de la Frontier. Ooh, this might be a little coffee place. Wait there. I just love the way like random oranges and stuff grow everywhere. I wonder what the price of an orange is in a place like this. That wasn't a coffee shop, by the way. Sold random stuff, but look at this view as well. Truly to die for. That's what I mean. It's all these random places that's where the beauty hides. But you don't come here, do you? Like, I mean, not you, the one watching. I mean, in general. It's like, one thing I will say though about Spain, and we have to have a little moan every now and then, so they don't seem to respect dogs. They'll walk in his way. I do my best, I'm not an arsehole, like, I do my best to pull him out of the way, but then they'll walk in his way still. That annoys me, because he's my baby, like, and I value him more than the majority of people, to be honest with you. But that's the thing as well, like all the parks, all the beaches, all that is just no dog zone. £1,000 or €1,000 fine. I was going to do it the other day just to see if they'd actually fine me. Just to, well, for clickbait really, but I thought, no Kieran, it's €1,000 now. Don't be silly. Cat's moaning. Cat's doing its thing. He hasn't seen it. The noses aren't that good though, are they? Come on, boy. He hasn't seen it. Oh, and there he is, like, oh yeah, I've got the best nose in the world. That's something you forget. That's why I wear this hoodie. Someone had not a dig, just someone had a little comment about my hoodie the other day. That's why I wear the hoodie out and about, unless it's bloody horrific. Purely because I can gauge how warm the dog is. And I remember one time, I was training to do the Land's End, because I got the record from Land's End to John O'Groat, so I yomped it. Yeah, yomp stands for your own marching pace back in 2021, I think it was. 900 miles, 30 miles a day. The reason why I've done 30 miles a day was because I was in the Marines, and that's the last commando test. So I'm the most Marine there is. Oh, they don't bloody admit that though, do they? And yeah. Anyway, one of the walks, I was training, and I took him with a trainer. I didn't take him on the actual hike itself. But one of the walks he was like one of the last ones. So I'd done a full 30 miles as my last bit of training, like, and it was warm, like really, really warm. About 29.8 miles in, he just sat down. I could see the car. He just sat down and was like, nah. But I wore a jacket through that, and people were like, what are you doing, you lunatic? But it's simply because of that. I wanted to gauge how warm the dog is, because we forget, don't we, they're wearing a coat all the time. When you're a little bit nippy, they're still warm. It's the Virgin Mary thing. I love that. I love how religious all these places are. same as France. You can't go through one random village in France without it there being a cross. This place, I love it. What I love, and again, I have said do not go to Gibraltar, but it's each to their own. You might enjoy it, but it does truly stink of dump everywhere you go. I can still smell it now on my the hairs in my nose. But it truly does smell of turd, but you might enjoy it. I mean, I've had someone this morning comment on my on a post on old Tickety Tockety, saying they don't agree with me, and rightly so. Each to their own. So I'm just giving my personal opinion on the thing, on my little journey. Where the bloody hell is a coffee place around here? I bet I'm walking into the middle of nowhere, aren't I? Oh, Kieran. A dog beach. Can you believe it? Can you? Oh. God. Straight in there with a big turd as well. I won't show you because it's disgusting. But yeah, he's just had a turd. But yeah. Hello, boy. You love this beach, don't you? Not as much as the dog, I can assure you that. Not as much as the dog. I've been looking for a bloody beach where the dogs can go on for weeks, and that's not an exaggeration. Everywhere's got a big old €1,000 fine. But we finally found one, and we parked over there. I'll zoom in, but you might not be able to see it. We parked over there. I can't see the screen because I'm wearing glasses like a boss. But yeah, very close. There's a lot of old people there. What I don't like about van people, right? You pull up, bearing in mind they're there as well. They look at you like you've just backhanded their nan. Like, genuinely. There's very few people I don't like in this world, but a lot of them are van people. And I'm one. Oh, I love Spain. I love Spain, but I'm close to Portugal. The name of this area, I don't know. In fact, I'll check now. I'll have a little check where I am. El Puerto de San Maria. Now you know. It's a medieval thing. It used to be a mosque back in the day. I mean, back in the day, like 1,000 years ago. So I'm going to try and have a little look at that little bad boy. I love religious buildings and stuff like that, as I've mentioned a couple of times on here. I don't know if I've mentioned it a couple of times this week on this old video, but because my memory's awful. But I do love religious buildings. They, well, not just religious buildings, like grand buildings. I just appreciate architecture. Not as much as nature. These little palm trees, look. Or whatever they are, I don't know. There'll be someone in the comments. It's not a palm tree, it's a popo tree. Oh, you having fun, boy? He's loving it, look. Yeah, so welcome to something Puerto San Marino, or can't remember already, but it doesn't matter. It's lovely, it's warm, it's Spain, and that's all that matters. Charming spot, this. Charming. Look at this beautiful place. What's going on, boy? The place I'm in now is the same place as the beach I mentioned earlier on, something San Marino, I can't remember, but it's very dog friendly, which I really appreciate, having, you know, a dog. They're allowed in the parks, they're allowed on the beaches. It's just a breath of fresh air, because you don't realise how much you appreciate that until it's gone. Oh, this is stunning. Look at that. You love that, don't you? There she is. Once was a mosque, this place, and then King Alfonso X, or X, he might have been on Twitter, I don't know. Back in the day, turned it into a church. Again, I don't just randomly spin around, it's the dog walking around me. Yeah, look at that. I love buildings like that, grand buildings. This whole place is charming. Got a lot of time for that. Lovely area. This building's the whole reason why I'm in this area, on my way to Portugal. But as you can see, it's bloody closed, which is the story of my life, really. Oranges, I think this might be Alfonso up here. Let's have a little look. Orange trees, don't listen to everything I say now, but listen to this. Do not eat them, they are grim. Who's this then? We'll call him the Schneb. No idea. But yeah, going on to the next place now. I love little random finds like this, these little villages or towns, whatever you want to call them. I love it. That's what I was saying. I've said it before and I'll no doubt say it again. From this angle, it looks like a right pest. Yeah, I've said it before and no doubt say it again. What I find is it's the places you've never heard of, like where I am now, that are just brilliant. And when you go to Barcelona exempt, Barcelona's fantastic. When you find the places you've never heard of are simply the best, literally. The proper back streets, the proper Spanish places. I bloody love it. Hope you're enjoying this video, and don't forget to press that little subscribe button now. Holy pepperoni, look at that. Absolutely spectacular. And this. or whatever that is, I have no idea. It's charming though, isn't it? Obviously it's not open. Story of my life yet again. This little square, Bruce is bloody loving it. It might be getting a little bit too hot for him now. Gorgeous, this place. This place, I must say, this is the central landmark of wherever I am. Again, I forgot, but just in case you cared, it's the central landmark. Beautiful. This place is real Spain. I've walked past this already, this bloody thing. That's what I mean. That's what I like about it. I just walk around in circles, but having fun nevertheless. This is real Spain, this. Is that what I missed? I literally just walked past this and I didn't even notice it. I'll show you this big circle building here. No idea what that is. It says online, even if there's no show on, it's still a spectacular visit. So they might do theatre and stuff like that. I'll have a look actually and I'll get back to you. 2 seconds. Oh my bloody god, it's a bull ring. Not the same as in Birmingham, an actual bull ring. What the hell? I thought these things were a thing of the past. Look at this. What the hell? Honestly, like, there's few things that truly infuriate me in life. Hurting animals, voluntary is one of them. It's not a bad bloody view, is it? Is it, boy? Welcome to Costa Nova do Bravo. Bravo. One of the two. What does that mean? Well, that means only one bloody thing, doesn't it? We are in Portugal at last. Why am I in Portugal? Meeting two legends off another social media page. Oh, this is bloody charming, and that's how I found out about this place. This place is close to where the 100-foot wave was filmed. You might have seen it. I believe it's on Netflix. You might have seen it, you might not. If you haven't, give it a little watch. That programme got me through my divorce. It basically came out just after my divorce or during the divorce. I can't remember. Yeah, so I highly recommend that. That made me cheer up. But that's where we're near. It's about an hour and a half away. Down that way, I think. But that's the Atlantic Ocean behind me. And as you can appreciate, being the Atlantic, it's got the world's biggest waves. Hence the name 100-foot wave. Oh, surfers come from all over the bloody world to tackle it. And we're going to go there tomorrow. Can't wait. The seagulls are bloody huge. Is there a beach anywhere in the world without a bloody seagull? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It doesn't matter though. We're in Portugal. I wonder what little bloody adventures we're going to get up to this week. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little Spanish adventure.